Thanks, Eric. That was Eric. My cameraman. I mean, he's not mine. I don't own him. Yet. Hi, Fart. How's it going? This is my Si Senor shirt from Forever 21 that I wore in that boob video. The video with the boobs. You probably can't get it there anymore because I got it like 2 years ago and that's how those stores work. God, why does she talk about her shirts all the time? Because all of you ask me about it if I don't talk about it. So excuse me. Today I want to talk about confidence and where you get it from. One time this girl wrote, "Nothing is sexier than confidence, but what if I don't have any?" And I wrote a whole long post about my ideas on how to gain more confidence. But I'll also link to that blog post below if you want to read it. It's kind of long, so I just lost like 60% of you on that. But for the other 40, check out my blog. I've been watching a lot of old movies lately. There's this movie called Fidelity. If you haven't seen it, you should probably see it. And I realized that there's this character in the movie that changed the way that I behave. She's this character, Marie DeSalle. All these guys love her because she's like so sexy and she's such a good singer. I'm gonna totally ruin the movie for you right now, but I have to tell you this part or else it won't make any sense. The main character ends up having a one-night stand with her and they sort of part in the morning on really good terms. Like this was just whatever it was. And this is such a small thing. It might sound really dumb, but bear with me. They go outside of the apartment and he says to her, "Which way are you going?" And she just points. She's like, and he's like he's going that way? And she goes, "And so it is." Says goodbye and she goes. And I just sat there thinking, I would have just said, "I'll go whichever way you're going." It's such a weird realization, but when I saw her in that movie behave that way, it inspired me to think for myself a little more around other people and not necessarily go by what everyone else is doing. It's really interesting to notice those little key moments, little things that you see someone else do that really influence the way that you behave, good and bad. And I say good and bad because there's definitely things that you say or ways that you act that you got from other people that aren't necessarily a good way to act. Maybe it was a friend of your sibling, or maybe it was your sibling, or maybe it's your parent. And you sort of saw them act a certain way and then you just repeat it when you're around other people and then it becomes part of the way you behave. And that's what people are always like, "Oh my God, I'm becoming my mom," because you say a phrase the way that she says it. When I finish cooking, if I'm cooking dinner and there's a whole bunch of people here, I say, "Hey you guys," to tell them that dinner's ready, and that's something that my mom did that I hated when I was growing up. Because I just hear, "Hey you guys," I'm like, oh, I have to stop what I'm doing and go to the kitchen, that's annoying. And also she made us set the table, which she should have. There were like 4 of us. Are there any characters from movies that you guys have been inspired by, good or bad? Or have you never ever thought about that before, but maybe you'll keep your eye out for it now and then tell me about it, because I think it's an interesting discussion to have. And that's all, and I'm done. And that's it. This is the end. There's no more. I can't think of anything else. There's nothing more to say. This is all I have to say to you. One sec. Will it still get flagged as inappropriate if I wear it as a hat?
Oh my God, there used to be a light here, but where did it go? I can't find it. It left me forever. What am I gonna do? Shut up, don't mock me.
Check out my blog.